Kevin said, I look, sound, and feel like a car. What type of woman wants to be compared to a car?
A car.
Come on, this is serious.
That's always serious, dear.
Whatever.
You sound...
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to my channel. Just another Freckle Face YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. And Kevin is back again. Because I'm here on a Sunday. And there's no point in me going home and doing this. Where's your medicine bag? I need my charger.
Wherever you left it.
One second. Well, Kevin's upstairs getting my charger. Make sure you like, subscribe. Upload weekly, bi-weekly, whenever I want. Cool. That sounds like him coming down. Thank you. Let's get started. So basically, I just go over what I went through this whole week. And yeah. Well, I already told you. Well, you already know. I'm severely anemic. And I have to start taking my iron pills again. I went to the doctors. And we was talking about treatments and all these things. They was like, we're going to draw your blood and see what's going on. I said, okay, cool. So they draw my blood. The test all results come back. And the doctor called and was like, basically, either you take your iron pills or you got to start doing iron transfusion type things. I never had an iron transfusion. So I just said, I'm just going to take my iron pills and be a good kid. Why are you shaking your head? I am going to take my iron pills. I am.
You won't forget.
I'm not going to forget. I'm going to take my iron pills because I think that it does affect my life.
All right.
Everything seems...
Forget your iron pills, y'all. See, my week was terrible. You know why? Because I'm on medical leave.
The heck?
You know why I'm on medical leave? Because I have diabetes.
And it's about diabetes. 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 Diabetes.
Diabetes is not for the weak. Man, no, I went to work Friday. Got on that forklift. Man, and if you don't know, I sit on the stand-up forklifts. So every bounce feels like you didn't hit a ditch in Baltimore City. You hit a pothole. I hit that pothole and I was like, didn't feel good. So I did it. I got off for a sec, got back on. I thought I felt okay. Went back on it, man. I'm telling you, I'm woozy. So I go to my manager. I let him know. I'm like, man, I don't feel good. I'm gonna go to the doctors. I went to the emergency room. Man, they said my sugar's high. They checked it twice. It's high. They gave me a bag of fluids. They did an EKJ on me. Was it EKJ?
EKG.
EKG on me. Then draw my blood. They like, Mr. Butler, you all right? You high. I'm like, man, I don't feel good. I don't feel like myself. So they the job put me on medical leave. So right now I'm waiting. I gotta go back to the doctors. I gotta go to a primary care doctor now. till I can go back to work. But the good thing is I'm getting paid. I just gotta get the paperwork to go back. And it's boring here. I don't like being home. So that's my week. My weekend was boring. She's at work. My brother at work. Everybody else at work.
I'm sorry. This was my weekend to work, and I had to make treats today. I came over. Did I not?
That's an excuse. She left me lonely. My sister treat me like I'm a slave. I don't like that.
It's not even that deep. Yo, I love you too.
But it's the youngest one. She was like, "Can you take me to Five Below?" I was like, "Okay, Foodie, I'll take you to Five Below." But after that, man, I've been stuck in the house, and it's boring. Like I realize it ain't the same when you work weekends and it's boring. It's when you off and you usually working, it's boring. And it's like the day just flies and you're like, all right, I'm asleep. I woke up and everything else.
Now you know how I felt when I didn't have a car for 2 years.
And then, man, it's boring. That's all. That was my weekend.
It's okay.
And did y'all know Lauren going on the field trip? She going to the
That wasn't
zoo.
even the next topic,
She
but
was
okay.
She going to the zoo, and she ain't taking me with her. And that's
I
boo-boo.
said you can go. You had to go separately, though.
She said I had to drive myself there. I'm like this.
That's what they told me when they was like, we don't know if we're gonna have enough chaperones.
Man, I will put $5 in the gas tank for the bus. I'll pay for a gallon of diesel to take me.
Okay, well that's if you want to go, then you had to say something.
Y'all going tomorrow, ain't y'all?
No, I believe I'm going on the 4th.
I'm going on the 4th.
That's a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to the zoo field trip with my nephew as a chaperone.
Yeah.
And he called this week and was like, I'll let you know who's going to be in my group.
I'm like,
I don't know how this is going to go. The elementary school kids with my niece wasn't no good, and now here with my nephew and middle school kids, so.
Maybe I shouldn't go. I don't want to deal with no badass kids.
I wasn't dealing with nobody bad kids.
I'm not going. I'll go by myself.
Okay.
I'll go by myself.
Go by yourself, then.
I'm going to go by myself.
Anyways.
I'm going to go by myself.
You ever watch Love and Hip Hop?
No. I don't watch reality TV, bro.
Okay, well, apparently Love and Hip Hop is ending after 20-something years.
Dang. It took them that long to get rid of them wash-up actors.
No, because it was a good show back then when not everybody was on social media and stuff like that. Like, when you watch reality TV, you didn't sit here and go on the phone and be like this happened months ago and me and this person is cool now. Like, them people in Love and Hip Hop, the show would come on. Okay, we're getting to that part.
No,
but the show would come on.
The show would come on.
They would air it months ago, and then you would see somebody have beef, and then people would be like under people's comment section, "Oh, why would you do that to so and so?" And then people would be like, "We're not even beefing no more. We're cool." But a lot of them, I mean, I'm not gonna say a lot of them was washed up. There's a few people that was like old school on there, and basically relied on Love and Hip Hop for a check, versus some people who went from work, was doing what they doing, went on Love and Hip Hop, and then build like a whole.
Still washed up.
Okay, but they still build businesses and stuff off of that.
You can build a business with just a thought. But like I said,
you can, but you still need exposure.
Exposure is what you make out of it. Cause like I said,
Okay, and having that show was exposure.
No, exposure. I say no, cause okay, when I think of reality TV and Love and Hip Hop, I say, and I'm like, all right, you got some one-hit wonders that was on there.
Yes.
You got some people that say they trying to make their brand. But I'm like, all right,
and then you got the people who got out, or the people who got on there and actually made something of themselves, or people who were on there and don't necessarily do music, but they're now doing more so business venues and ventures, and they use the show as leverage to kind of put that out there as well.
Crazy? It's like, and you say that, I said, I'll know the Love and Hip Hop show before I even know none of those characters you didn't name that said they made it out.
Okay, you know Cardi B made it out.
Okay, Cardi B was for years active artist.
Yes, but she was a stripper who became an artist,
Yeah, she
got on the show,
Mm-hmm.
got her fame, and then left. That's what I'm saying. It's another character named Spice. She's really famous in Jamaica.
Don't know who that is.
She came. Oh, okay, well, I'm telling you who she is.
Okay.
She came to America, got on the show. She is messy, but however, she's a Grammy Award-winning artist. She's worked with, I think she's worked with Sean Paul before. A few times, actually.
Everybody worked with Sean Paul.
Well, I'm saying is that...
Before you say Sean Paul, the DJ, the singer, or the artist?
I guess all three.
Okay.
I don't know, but...
Because you got to ask that question. Some people know the DJ but don't know the artist. And somebody know the artist versus the DJ.
Okay. Well, she still was on the show, but it's one of those things where she could have left and been fine. Because she has a house here, and a house in Jamaica, and all these things. I guess another example, Kirk and Rashida. They were really like... Kirk had his own music label and stuff in New York, and came to Atlanta, did the same thing, and he found Rashida in her group, had a little rap group, then she went solo, so I guess she's like an underground type of rapper back then. They got on the show, of course they had their drama and stuff, but then as time went on, you would see them talk about the business they had. So I watched the interview.
Yeah.
They were like, they got a lot of businesses in Atlanta, a restaurant, a clothing store, properties, cars, all that stuff.
It don't matter. That's not how business run. So
What do you mean that's not how business
okay,
runs?
so
I'm not saying
I'm
that.
not saying they not successful.
So what are you saying that's
I'm
not how
saying-
business runs?
So what I'm saying is, okay, you just named 4 or 5 people I don't know, and you said they was on the show, they didn't got out, or they still in and out, but they still use it as exposure or a check.
Well, some of them do, yes.
Okay, so you saying like one of the artists that's hot in Jamaica, she lived here and in Jamaica. Well, she got dual citizenship, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Rashid, who made a record label in New York and made one in Atlanta, and then partnered up with a group that went single, right? Then they talk about the businesses they got in Atlanta.
Well, they don't just come on the show and talk about the businesses.
I know that, but I'm like, okay.
But I'm saying,
that's
from watching the show, talking about their journey from starting a business, and it's not like on Love and Hip Hop, sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm going to start a boutique. I'm going to start this business. Like, people on reality shows will say they start a business and have them in the show, and then this stuff will fail later on because the person doesn't have good business practices. So it's not like that Kirk and Rashida made something and then it failed. No, they made something and it kept going because they're good at businesses. Good with business practices. There's a lot of examples of that. I don't know every character from Love and Hip Hop, but I mean, it was good while it lasted. I don't think I have definitely stopped watching it years ago.
Never watched it.
Kevin's never watched it.
It's not my cup of tea. I'll just keep it.
It's
at
not
that.
everybody's cup of tea.
No, like I said, it's like you said, it's like, I don't like drama-filled stuff. I don't. It's like, I don't like.
Well, then it's just not your cup of tea. I
It's
mean,
not,
I don't care. I don't
it's
care
like
for
that.
drama either. But
No, but it's like, I don't like the bashfulness. So I gotta dish you. Like, if it was on the TV, we gotta diss each other. And then, like you said, we produced that a year in the first half of the year. And then when it comes out on TV, they see it. And I'm like, why you do that to her like that? And I'm like,
that's how reality TV. That's how it work on like Drag Race. They'll have a beef and stuff from Drag Race, and they'll be like, oh, why did you say this about so-and-so? And they'll be like, me and this person are cool again, or we've been squashed our beef. But that's how reality TV works. That's why people be like, you sure you want to do this?
I'll stay as far away from reality TV as possible. That, like I said, I don't feel...
We got to be interesting. I'm not interesting.
I'm not interested in it.
That's the only way you're going to be on, if you interested or you start drama.
It's like, like I said, like I said, you didn't, like I said, you named these people, and I said the only person I know by her is Cardi B, and I'm like, versus everybody else you didn't name or whatever success they done did, they got out of their town and did, like, all right, I expect somebody to say, oh, you did all that in Atlanta. I'm like, bro, I don't know, and we in Baltimore. I'm in Maryland.
I don't know how far their businesses expand.
Because it's like, all right, if you want to spread, and I'm like, I get it, exposure and everything else in between. I'm like, all right, especially if you want to sell me a service, I want to know. You got, because there's people on, like, say, like you said, YouTube, and they got, they got their followers and stuff like that, and they shit worldwide. And stuff like that. So I feel like, oh, your exposure is only to love and hip hop. So when I'm not judging if you watch it or not, but I'm like, you like that messy shit. Excuse my language, but you like messy. So I'm like this. I don't like messy. I don't like degrading each other to make somebody look better than each other. I don't like that. Because at the same time, because I said everybody laughing at you. Rapping, and you be like not even just trying to defend yourself. And I'm like, I get it's reality TV. It got to be drama filled. That's how they get the views in. But like I said, now, say if you outside in the streets, I said, dang, ain't that so and so messy ass? Ain't that so and so? I'm like, and like I said, your perspective is all from love and hip hop or reality TV. That's you. That's your person. That's how I see you as. You that messy person. Mm-hmm. I don't know your real person. Everything else, you can be fake. You can be a whole different person out of the show. You can be the lovely sweetheart, always taking care of everybody else and everything else. But I'm like, I think you the bougie asshole that don't care about shit. Or you always looking out for yourself. And that's not, your reputation is better than that. So all I'm going to remember you is the person from Love and Hip Hop versus I don't know the real person. I don't care what about the real person. I just know you sold yourself to that TV show to make your life better. And I'm saying that's not worth it. I don't really care. the money is, but I don't think you the bougie mother that nobody gonna care about.
Well, that's how it is. R.I.P. Love and Hip Hop all over. Speaking of love and hip hop, you remember that video you showed me?
Sure.
When the dude asked Ray J, he was like, in the boxing match, he was like, I thought you was about to die. And he was like, you want me dead, nigga?
Got a question for Scam Likely. Scam, what you got?
All right, question for Ray J. Aren't you dying soon?
Hey, dog, I thought the same thing.
That's what you told us.
What's going on, man? You did say that.
That's what I was informed. That's not my fault.
You want to see me die, bro?
So you want me dead, nigga? You want me dead? He's like, no, I don't want you dead. But you just said, like, first and foremost, I was not going to watch no boxing MMA match with no Ray J, because as soon as he said he was going to do that, I really asked, like, the same question, like,
Ain't you say
you was about to die with, like, a heart condition? And you out here boxing with your adrenaline and stuff pumping up, like, you about to have a heart attack. So now I'm like, I don't know if I believe. You think he's sick?
I'm sure he's sick because a lot of people do a lot of stuff when they sick. It's like you said, it's like.
So he just not listening to the doctor.
Well, if somebody tell you got such time to live, no matter if you you doing the recovery or anything like that? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know his condition by heart, but what I read is his heart is only my thing froze. So with Ray J, all I know is right now, from reading, is his heart ain't operating at 100%. It's not even operating at 50%, I believe. And what I think is what I think he doing is just doing all the shit he wanted to do. When now he know his life expectancy is cut, but I felt like that too. Like I said, having diabetes, I already knew my life expectancy. I can't pronounce
expectancy.
Well, how long I'm supposed to live? I felt like I already knew it was cut. Like my string was shortened in my life. So I was like, oh, I got in my mind.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you're gonna sit here and not take care of your health and stuff.
I'm not saying that.
Like, if the motherfucker told me, I'm trying to say bad words. If somebody told me, Lauren, your heart is working at like this percent,
20%,
and you can't do anything crazy, whatever, I'm not gonna do no freaking boxing match. I'm going to go in my house, set up some type of income for myself, do content, whatever the case may be, and take it easy. I'm not going to sit here and...
But that's not Ray J. That's not him. That's a whole different person.
Honestly, Ray J's always been that type of person.
Yeah, Ray J been Ray J here.
And he was on Love and Hip Hop too.
Yeah, he was too.
Always under Brandy's shadow.
And he said that.
Well, he was, because when you was watching Moesha, who told him to come on the show?
No, because he was like I said.
That's what messed up freaking Moesha. Like, I'm telling you, I've never really watched it like that. But then when I watched it, and I was like, what's Ray J's role here? And then they had a whole story of him being Frank's son and Frank cheating. I'm like, really? That messed up. I mean, don't get me wrong, Frank wasn't. But that messed up Frank's whole character.
Man,
like, that was pointless.
I watched the episode. I watched everything from when Ray J called out his sister.
Called her out for what? For being more successful than him?
Not
out here in these streets doing something stupid?
No.
Brandy would never.
Ray J had
a lot of opportunities.
He had I can't say hatred for his sister. What's it called?
Disdain?
Not disdain.
Jealousy?
Yes. And he explained why he had that. He was like, on your first album, you had mom and pop. Had their parents to go through everything. He was like, you had our parents to go through, like, I guess, guide her in her career.
Oh, she had guidance.
She had guidance. He had to do everything himself.
But that's the thing I don't understand, because his mom the one that got him on Moesha.
I don't even know who Moesha is. But I've seen
Brandy. Brandy played Moesha on the show. The show was called Moesha.
Oh, that's Brandy's name. No, wait, it can't be Moesha. What?
You ever seen the show Moesha?
No.
Okay. Basically, it's just about a show about a girl and living a teenage life. That show Moesha, it was, and then the Parkers?
The Parkers.
Never mind. Anyways.
No, I don't remember the Parkers either.
Brandy played the main character, Moesha.
Okay.
And she lived in California.
Okay.
It was her stepmom, her dad, her little brother, and her friends. It was just going over her life as a teenager.
Okay.
Then I guess towards the later seasons, Ray J came on, which was played Dorian. He played the character Dorian.
Mm.
And everyone's like, oh, this is the cousin, I think. Mm. But then they made a whole storyline where it wasn't really the cousin. He's the half-brother because the man, Frank, the father, Frank, cheated. And that just kind of messed up the whole story.
An intimate child.
I guess.
Okay.
And everyone knew, but, I mean, he knew, Frank knew, And someone else in the family knew, except for the boy Dorian and everyone else in the family. But I just don't understand how you saying that he didn't have guidance when your mom got you on the show. But maybe he didn't, and maybe he should have, because he would have been going down this road he going now.
Maybe, but like I said, I can't be mad at him. He living his life.
Okay.
Can't be mad. What's the next subject?
So, it's not about T.S. Madison, but more so one of her friends.
T.S. Madison.
One of her friends, Dominique Morgan. I'm trying to explain the story as best as I can, because you don't gonna know who Dominique Morgan is.
It ain't Craig, so I don't really care.
No, it's not.
That's my boy Craig. Shout out Craig.
It's not. Okay. Anyways, so T.S. Madison, with her old house, she started like a halfway house, or a starter house for incarcerated trans women when they get out.
Okay. So
it was her and Dominique Morgan who teamed up and made this house available. So it's like the house isn't government funded or anything.
Right.
It's like it says a non-profit type of ordeal. So many months go by. There's like Dominique is going to jail for fraud and stuff, but it has nothing to do with the starter house.
Mm-hmm.
It has something to do with something she did previously in her life.
Okay.
So she went to jail like 21 days ago, and now she got out basically like a couple days ago.
What, they gave her 30 days?
They were like 21 days.
Oh.
Yeah, so she did that. But, also it plays into this because, T.S. Madison is going through like a stalker case.
Situation,
yeah. Yeah, so everyone was saying that the dude on the inside and other people that don't like T.S. Madison or Dominique or anything, they were basically saying like...
They're using it as fire to the...
Yeah, they were basically saying, oh, this fraud case has something to do with the starter house. And T.S. had to go in there and was like, this has nothing to do with my starter house. This is something way before I met or knew Dominique. This is her business and her business alone. And it's like, I guess it ties back into like the parasocial like relationship thing.
This what happened with like your past life. You like this before, like if you changing your life and you going through, you trying to do your rights now. But remember
like I said, I guess because I try to look it up what the details was, and everybody has 5 different stories for 5 different things. And so it's like, well,
it's like
she did her time.
She got in trouble back in the day. Well, she did trouble back in the day. She got caught up. She did her time. But she trying to do right. So, and like you said, the haters, the stalkers, they gonna use everything that...
Well, yeah, the DL Whisperer was basically saying that from in jail. Mind you, they're still getting on TS talking about she set up the DL Whisperer. I told you, this man, like, I don't know where all their beef started, but basically, they've been beefing for a while. And this man literally drove to the lady house and was saying, come outside, come outside. Mind you, the lady had a Ring camera. Then he would go online and be like, oh, I'm going to her Halloween party. I'm going here, I'm going there just to fight her and Dominique and all these other people. And then it went from talking about TS and Dominique to talking about Craig. And then her whole team, like Mo, G, her mom. And I'm like, everyone's like, well, Dominique is out and the DL Whisperer is still in jail because he still has a stalking case. Everyone's like coming at him. And he's saying, like, everyone's, like, setting me up. And she started it. And she talked about everyone and she doxed me. And the truth of the matter is that...
This is wild. That's a lot.
It is. But she talked... but when I listened to their show, like, a couple weeks ago, she talks about this all the time. She keeps telling people, like, stop saying that... it's my fault because, and this is why I say it ties to them parasocial relationships, because
it's like, cause
people will sit here and and do crazy things like this, and then people will justify it.
It's wild.
But they're saying they're justifying it just because she's a trans woman. But a similar situation happened to Rihanna, where the crazy lady shot up her house. Mm-hmm. And it's like, even then people were like saying mean things about it. So it's like, well, what do you want someone to do when you're getting stalked and harassed?
It's wild that
she basically said, like, do you want me to go out there and shoot and stuff and lose all the opportunities and blessings I've been given, or do you want me to do it the right way and follow a complaint?
You know, it's crazy. Like I keep saying, it's crazy because I say all I like right now, everything you just told me, right? And everything I took in, all I heard is somebody doing all this stuff you just said, causing all these issues, right? Mm-hmm. Causing all these problems for, I guess, everybody that's involved, right? Mm-hmm. I say, whoever the person is putting all this effort to mess somebody else's life up instead of making his life better. Or their life better. Or like, it's like, alright, you got TS. You got the girl that's got in trouble and she did her time.
Dominique.
You got Dominique, right? And you like, alright, Dominique got in trouble. She did something in the past. She dealing with it now, right? And then the dude try to, flip it onto, it's on TS.
He basically trying to say that her and TS Madison, the starter house, was basically the fraud that she... I think they were trying to say she was taking money from the starter house. And everyone's saying it's government funded. And they was like, no, it's not government funded. This is not... I don't want to say it's a non-profit. Basically, like, it's a non-profit.
Right.
And so people were trying to say that
so
that starter house was a scam. See, and she's like, no, it's not a scam. Whatever Dominique had going on, she had going on.
Right. But now I'm like, all right, like, that's crazy to me. Somebody would take their time and effort to flip all that to make it seem like you the bad guy or something like of that nature. And I'm like, bro, you see how you just flipped the whole script from somebody paying for their crimes back in the day to doing, trying to do good now, and then flip it back to like...
He been flipping the script the whole time.
No, and that's wild to me, because I said y'all put so much effort to try to ruin somebody else's image when you could have been like, oh, all that effort you didn't put in to doing that, you could have made yourself a millionaire. And stop
I think
worrying.
she said that too on her show, like you, and he's not the only person that like bashes her. Mind you, it's the same type of trope with all these people.
It's a two-way sword. It's like you got the positive, they got the people that's going to support them to the death of them, and then there's going to be the people that's going to hate them for no fair reason because
they hate them because they're trans.
That's the best.
That's the only reason why. There's no other reason why.
So it's like, I mean, hey, I don't know if you got time like that, bro. I ain't got time to be hating on somebody like that.
I just don't have no effort or time to hate
because
like you said, all the effort you do to do that, you could have been doing something else with your life.
Not even just with your own life. I said all that effort. That means you got the fact that you putting all this work in to do something like this means you could have did this for anything else, but you chose to do it for this. That's not positive for you or the next person next to you. I said it don't make you no better. It don't make the person next to you no better, and it ain't putting no money in your pocket. And I'm like, I think, and we live in America. I said we need money to live, cause clearly we like right now with everything going on now. Nobody making enough money to do anything. Your time is valuable. That's the only thing I value in the world. Your time is valuable, but his time is on something else. He just giving out his time, the time God give you. So I don't got time for that.
I don't really have no sympathy for him.
I mean, he is. That's why he at where he at. So I said you could have changed and did everything else, bro.
Anything else you want to talk about before I get into the series?
Man, how y'all doing today? Well, how y'all doing this weekend? I told you how my weekend was. How y'all work week? How y'all kids? What y'all doing? How y'all feeling? That's all I want to know. Y'all know. I explain how I feel and my thought process. Some agree, some don't. That's me. But
I have a headache.
Of course you did. You drink some water? No, you didn't. So
I have a life headache.
She has a life headache, girl.
I do. Life is hard. I hate my phone.
So, like I was saying, how y'all doing? How's life? How the family? Y'all ready for this next week to start? I am. I'm tired.
I'm not.
Man, how the bills going? They kicking y'all butt like me? Yeah, I feel y'all. So, bills, man. Bills will never stop till you drop. But, how y'all doing and stuff like that,
Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, man. We worry about y'all. We pray about y'all too. But, like I said, my health right now is up and down, sideways, twisted. Trying to get back to that,
Me too.
I'm
trying to get my teeth fixed. I think this one's about to come out. I taste blood. I'm about to get the pliers. Private.
Then she don't have a big gaping hole in her jaw.
I want here. I want here.
In your jaw, not on the outside of your smile. In your jaw, you're gonna be like, you're gonna put your tongue in it, and you're gonna be like, it's gonna keep going down like.
It's gonna be like this.
No, I was saying what you got to say. I say what I had to say. I just checking up on the folks.
Okay. So there was an incident in May 2023 where I'm going to read it from Google. The Cyrus Carmack Belton case involves the fatal shooting of a 14-year-old boy by a Columbian, South Carolina gas station owner named Rick Chow in May 2023. Chow falsely accused the teenager of shoplifting bottles of water. Chow and his son chased the boy off their property and down a public road where Chow shot him in the back. And currently it is on trial. And when I heard about it, I thought about this case from... Give me a second.
You know what's crazy?
Wait a minute. Don't make me lose my thought. It was a case from many years ago. It was a young girl named Latasha. Almost same instance. She went to a grocery store trying to get some orange juice. The Asian store clerk accused her of stealing. And she chased her around with a sawed-off shotgun and shot her in the back. And of course, she didn't get any jail time. It kind of is the same thing. Let's ask this. Have you ever been profiled in the store?
Of course, I'm black. So, it was crazy that they taking this long to prosecute somebody that executed a boy off the street. And they already found out a black boy. Not like the girl. And it's crazy that I didn't even know that story. I said, damn, she didn't get no jail time? And don't get me wrong, in my head, that lady that killed that young girl, she won't even be alive now. And I'm serious, and it's like a shot off shotgun.
Street justice?
Oh no, fuck street justice. It's like, no, I'm not talking about street justice, but I believe that woman should get every punishment she can ever get off the streets.
Karma?
Yes, karma. With the situation with the boy, and they pretty much chasing you and gunning you down, and you know what's crazy?
I saw a clip of that, and the lawyer basically was yelling at him like, he was yelling at the son. He was basically like,
I seen that, and he was like,
but I know they said they tried to justify it because the boy had a gun in his jacket, but he was like, he never pointed it out. He never gave it out. Like, he basically
He wasn't
followed all their directions when they said, leave your bag here. And they followed him around, and they chased him. And the lawyer yelled at him, was like, well, y'all would have never... He's like, so basically, if someone steals, you're not supposed to leave the store, right?
Granted, you chase that... It don't even make sense, because now you chasing the boy. Even if he stole something, y'all killed him for whatever he stole, which is...
Nothing.
Nothing to y'all.
He stole nothing.
He stole nothing. They found out that he didn't steal anything. He didn't steal anything. Then y'all proceed to chase this man.
The boy ran so fast. He lost his shoe. He messed up his shin. He was like face down.
So y'all execute him, right? So in my book, I said y'all should be publicly executed y'all damn self, because, and both of y'all. And I said your father, so watch your son get killed first. Then you get executed right after, because y'all ain't shit. Y'all just wanted to kill somebody and get away with it. But no. Nah, that's it.
That's what that racism does to people.
I said that's racism. And I said, you know what? And all they're going to do is either they're going to charge y'all with, try to get y'all with manslaughter or any of that, or something of a lesser case of murder, to the point where they can lock you up for a long time. And I've been fucked locking up, man. Kill that motherfucker. Give him the chair, give him the injection, give him whatever. Y'all just letting people over here murder kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy to me. Y'all just y'all let these kids get killed, like, and they like, and y'all hear the story. It's like, yo, you chase him down. He ran away from them. He didn't confront them. He didn't do nothing. And even if he had a gun, and it's like all these gun laws and shit like that, I already know he carrying. But I said he didn't turn around. He didn't shoot up the whole block and hit everything besides the 2 chains or whatever the fuck their names is. He ran away. He didn't try to cause harm. He didn't steal nothing. And I said,
you know what that is, right?
I know what it is.
It's just white supremacy.
But they're not fucking white.
But listen,
but they're not even white.
Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Okay. A lot of people will align themselves with white people, white supremacist ideas, all these things to get further in life. And it happens with a lot of minorities, you know, where they'll align themselves with certain people and not even their own people. They'll be ashamed to do certain things and say certain things. You know, like, let's say...
brainwash.
I guess you could say that, because being with that, you can get further, quote unquote, further in life.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'll align themselves with that, but they'll see that the grass isn't always greener, because at the end of the day, them people are going to still see you as a minority.
Yeah.
They're still going to see you as all these type of slurs. So,
and you know what's crazy? I said, y'all business owners, y'all own a gas station, y'all own a grocery store. That means you already doing...
They probably already have an idea in their head that it's black and brown people that's... Well, I'm not even going to say black and brown. Black people. They already have a bad idea from black people. And I saw another post where people was like... Someone said that black and brown people should be, like, in solidarity, or, like, people in minority stuff. And they booed the man for saying it, because it's stuff like this that happens. And it makes me, like... In some cases, I believe in solidarity, but I feel like it can't happen unless we all are one accord that we're against certain racial things. But
that's the only thing. It's like,
but we can't if people are still going to keep treating black folk badly.
Yeah, it's that.
Like something will happen in somebody's community, and they'll be like, "Oh, this person lives matter. It's this type of hate, that type of hate. Stop this type of hate. Stop that type of hate." But the minute we say Black Lives Matter, oh, all lives matter. All lives matter. All lives matter.
They not reading.
And it's like we not saying that all lives don't matter. We saying the niggas that y'all killing, shooting down is the ones that matters.
The ones that.
But they're not. All the other lives ain't the ones that's really in danger.
Yeah, we not saying y'all lives don't matter, but when we take all the hatred, we take all the, I guess,
all the hatred always comes to black people.
Yeah, it do.
It always do.
They always come back to us, and it's like we was coming like today, for instance, we was coming down from my brother's. Well, he was working at a bar. We was coming from him to go to Wawa, and we were just driving along, and I swear to you, I didn't do nothing. I put my blinker on. I go around a white Nissan Maximum that was driving slow. I went into the left lane to go around and got right back in the right lane. Oh,
that's why she gave you the middle finger.
I went around her, and she gave me the finger. And she gave me the finger when I went past her.
I said, slow down. Slow down. We didn't catch up to her. Then she finally came on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And we honked the horn and we put on the finger like, F you. Like, you over here giving us the finger, but if I was seeing, that's another thing, people was crazy. You over here do that now. If I was crazy enough to jump out my car and go boom, 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 and knocking on your stuff, I'd be wrong.
It's not that serious.
It's not. I'm not saying I would do that, but I'm saying...
It's like, I try to figure out what the hell I did. I thought I did was all right. I didn't honk the horn, flash my lights at her. I just turned my left blinker on, went around and turned my right blinker on, went right back into the lane.
She's a nasty attitude.
It is what it is, but I'm like... I said, damn, what did I do? I was like, she gave me the finger, Lauren, like that. What she did? So this motherfucker.
Because I was gonna say something to her, like, what is your problem?
It's not that serious. That's like, I'm
like, girl, go home, enjoy your night, and call it a day.
I hope your day go better. Like I said,
have the day you deserve, honestly.
She don't need that. She don't need that.
But that's the type of stuff people be talking about.
It is.
You be starting with people of color, and then y'all be upset when they go crazy on you.
They get mad, and I'm like, bro, you don't understand. You might be upset. The person next to you might be upset, but people don't handle shit. We don't handle stuff the same way as everybody else. And it's like, all right, and it's always seemed like everybody catches like black folk when they crashing out. And then you're like, oh, they just crazy. And I'm like, nah.
They do, but then when the whole story gets, it's one of those things where I need the whole story because this person not just crashing out for no reason.
That? It's like, it's a cause, and it's like, people, y'all nasty. I'm not going to say everybody, but y'all nasty. Y'all cause people to crash out. And you ask them why they going crazy for. I'm like, you the cause of that. And then y'all look at him like, bro, like I said, life is hard right now. Life is dumb and hard. Gasoline high, groceries high. Ain't nothing healthy for y'all to eat. It's like, I'll be mad too.
Yeah, like, but black folk is tired.
Oh no!
Why we always gotta be picked on and stuff? And then stuff like this happens, and people are asking like, why we always gotta be picked on? And again, like I said. It's white supremacy.
Y'all don't leave us the fuck alone. And when we try to do shit for ourselves,
because they see us as less than.
Well, less these nuts.
Well, that's the truth. Everyone's still gonna. If the world was how it was, we would still be slaves or we'd still be segregated. And that's another thing. It's the anniversary of the Tulsa Race Massacre. It lasted from the 31st to the 1st of June. These white folks burned down a whole black town. After white folks told us, go somewhere else. We make our whole own town, and then y'all burn the shit up.
They won't learn. Until some history comes.
Don't they learn it now? Because we told people not to vote for Trump, because y'all gonna lose your rights and all these things, and now here they didn't vote for him. Now they got whole groups talking about leaving MAGA. It's like, you should never have been in MAGA, but hey.
Yeah, that's y'all. Like,
that's your business. When it's all said and done and it's no more MAGA, what are y'all gonna do? Well,
Lauren ran out of storage, bro, y'all. So we're gonna wrap this up. And
thank you for listening to me to rant and rave about my life and what's going on
in the world.
Fucked up.
It is. Like I said, I'm gonna keep praying on this. Hopefully they give justice, but they ain't gonna give the justice we deserve. But y'all stay blessed. We love y'all. We want y'all to subscribe, comment, say, we ask questions.
28 subscribers away, so come on.
Y'all know.
So I can start going live and not lose storage.
And it's free, so come on. Y'all ain't using no money out of this.
It's free.
It's free to subscribe. So it's free to subscribe and like. Leave comments. That all helps us.
I'll put my Cash App up here just in case y'all want to donate.
Don't do that.
Yes, do that.
Don't do that.
Why?
You don't need to do that. We don't need that. We just, So, thank y'all. We love y'all. We love to see y'all again. Come back.
Y'all want to see more Kevin? He's the reason why the storage run out.
Cause I got a lot to say. Leave me alone.
Tell Kevin to start his own YouTube channel so he can run his mouth.
All right, I'll run my mouth. If y'all like it, if this
get 4 likes, Kevin has to start his own YouTube.
If you get 5 likes, I'll start my own YouTube
okay.
channel. And I might have Lauren in it. Maybe. Might.
Then don't have me in it and have all them hoes up in your comment section.
See, she's on all this crap again. But I love y'all. Subscribe.
I love you all too.
I'm praying for y'all. Have a great rest of y'all week. Y'all see me again. And
you may not see him again.
Y'all gonna see me again. Love y'all. Bye.
No.